Okay, there's my 1999 Plymouth Voyager, and as you can see, it does have some rust on the roof. That started several years ago, and Jesus has ordered me not to spend money on this car. So this is my 1999 Plymouth Voyager. Okay, here's the front of the car. Jesus said I have permission to buy a new car now. He told me to make my next video about the car, and this is I'm the only owner of this car. I have the title on it. It's fully paid off, and so I'm going to show you the outside of it. This is yeah, let's see. Yeah, now this happened. See this window here? This fell down about 3 weeks ago. The tires are practically brand new, and they have great tread. The good news about this car is it's only got about 80,000 miles, because I only use it for shopping, and I go out about 3 or 4 times a month at the most. So it's only got about 80,000 miles. This window fell down, and boy, it is hot in this car. And the AC broke around 2009, and the only way I could get it fixed, there's a hole in the vaporizer coil, and they told me, the Chrysler dealership told me they could fix it for $1,600. Another mechanic said they could do it for $1,000, and I couldn't afford it at that time. At that time I was working at Walmart. It does have brand new tires, practically, well, not brand new, but since I hardly ever drive the car, the tires have great tread. They're Toyo tires. They're practically got great tread. The tires are almost like new. You can see back here the back of the car. You can see right there. The car could use a paint job. But the only place where it seems to have a rust problem is on the roof, and that's probably because I park it outside. So this is the tires are all great tread. Like I said, I hardly ever drive. This window here fell down, and I've got it taped from the inside. Let's get inside the car. Here's the inside of the car. The cassette tape deck is broken, but the AM/FM radio works. Let's try turning the car on. You can see it doesn't sound, because I hardly ever drive it. I put a new starter in the car in 2017, and this is what the car sounds like. Here's the problem. The roof. This needs to be replaced. See what's on the roof? Oh, let's see if I can get this. That all fell, and so all that needs to be replaced. I'm holding it up with tack. Actually, the roof fell probably right after the AC broke, I think, because the car was so hot. And so that fell around 2010, somewhere right there. I've kept it up with tacks. That needs to be replaced. The AC does not work. And let me show you what else doesn't work. The electrical panel, I think I've got a blown fuse or something, but I can't really tell how much gas I have in the car now, or what speed I'm driving, or, but this car takes like 20 gallons, so I and since I don't drive that much, I pretty much know when I need to fill it with gas. The electrical panel went on me about 5 months ago. This car just all of a sudden started falling apart on me. And this window here, as you can see, I'm using tape to hold it up. That window went on me. I think this is an electrical problem on this side, probably a blown fuse. So this window could be fixed if I fix the fuse. This side here, I just went outside, and the window fell complete. At first I taped it up like I did this side. You see that window there? It's got tape on it. I taped this one up, but now it just completely fell down, and I spent $20 to get some tape to so that I can keep the elements out of the car. So, but it makes this car really hot because there's no AC, and I live in Florida. But Jesus told me that I am not to spend. He said the car that I'm going to get will be very reliable, comfortable, and I'm going to love it. And he's given me permission to shop for a new car. So yeah, this looks really tacky, but you know, I got to keep the elements out of the car. I don't want to damage the upholstery. Actually, the upholstery is pretty nice. You see that? Because I hardly ever use the car. Let me look into the trunk area. Okay, here's the car's engine area. I've replaced the battery several times. The battery's good. There's a new starter in there. Ooh, it is hot. So this is the car's engine. Today is not as hot as yesterday, though. Okay, here's a back view. Like I said, I'm the only owner of this car, and I've been single since 2001, so I've never really had passengers. So the back part of it, the upholstery on the bottom, is just like really nice. I bought this car in 2001. This is the trunk area. This right here is some hubcap. I don't. Somebody stole the hubcaps that I had with this car, and this was the only one that I had left. I just bought some cheapies at Walmart just to keep it covered. But like I said, the tires are like brand. I hardly ever drive, and I got 4 new tires several years ago. The tread is really excellent. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really excellent. These tires would be good for several years at least. Oh, let's see, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Okay, here's the inside. As you can see, the upholstery here is excellent. And that's because I never, ever, I'm the only driver. I've never had passengers back here. And just pull this, okay, let me just pull this up. Here's like the back seat. Nobody sat in this for like 15 years. It's almost like brand new. The upholstery's really good. I usually remove those. Like I put those down here. This goes to this side here. But you can see there's a little bit of wear there. To be honest with you, I don't expect to get much for this. I just want to be able to trade it in, I'm not going to be picky about how much anybody's going to pay me for a trade-in. It has beautiful sound on the radio. Like I said, the cassette deck doesn't work. The electrical, all the lights work, like the front and rear lights work. See this window back here? These are broken too. It has major window problems. Like this is like a vent window. This one will open, and I believe this one won't. And I just got them shut because this car's got electrical problems. Yeah, Brent told me, he said, don't be picky about how much they give you for a trade-in. He said, for this car, because first of all, you're gonna have to fix this, the roof, rust on the roof. It needs a paint job. It needs the AC fixed. The cassette deck needs to be fixed. Actually, the cassette deck may not make much difference nowadays. Nobody uses cassettes anymore. It does have lots of places for cups. I just took out the back of these so I can see out the rear window. Oh, I forgot to mention, my rear view mirror fell down, but I do have it. Let me go. Here's the rear view mirror. But unfortunately, the way Chrysler repaired it, the floor to heat, it just goes right off. See right there? It just falls right off. I've had this thing fall off like 7 times. So I just look out the back. Or I've been using my side mirrors. So this is the rear view mirror, but it just keeps falling right off. Oh, there it is. So the pluses. The upholstery is pretty good in the car. No holes and stuff. And low mileage, 80,000 miles. I'm not kidding you. Probably 80,000 miles. But then I can't tell because I can't read my electrical panel. But considering that that's what it was last time I read it, and I only use the car about 3 or 4 times a month, I'd say it's got about 80,000 miles. The engine I haven't had any engine problems, but I did do the brakes. I think I put new brake pads on and drums and stuff. Just had 2 brake jobs. The brakes seem to be doing fine. So that's basically it. And Jesus told me it's time for me to get a new car. So here's the glove compartment, and I'm going to go ahead and put the owner's manual in here. Oh, here's what it came with. I'll just leave this right in here. Got some vehicle registration stuff in here that I'll take out. And I'm not a mechanic, but my guess is since this window fell all the way down that there might be something broken here in the door that was holding the window up, and that might need to be replaced. The window's intact, but it's inside the door. And I don't know how to take the door apart to take it out and fix it. As you can see, the way I can tell whether I'm in park, reverse, drive is I just know where the automatic transmission stop points are. So that's how I can just, drive the car. The car drives with no problems. It's got a lot of body problems and it's got electrical problems. So that's basically, but it drives fine, and the automatic transmission works. I know where all the which position to put it in to drive, but you can't see it here on the panel. Here's the title to the car. You can actually see the VIN number too, I think. So, I have to remember to put that in there. Okay. I actually did a vehicle history report. You can see the VIN number right there. See that VIN number? So anybody wants to look up the history on the car? It has not been in any accidents. I'm a very good driver. That's amazing too, with all the Jesuits after me on the road. The car has not been in any accidents. Accident-free car. Oh man, I don't know if you can. The VIN number is 1P4G45G4XB634901. Let's see if we can get that on there. There we go. I actually did a VIN. This was 2013, and like I said, I've hardly driven that car at all. So it's all here. Back then, it was worth fair to. I'm not worried about getting a lot of money. Brent told me not to be picky about what I get on this car. Okay, anyways. I'm going to keep all of the stuff that comes. Here's the owner's manual. So I'll have that with the car. I still have it, so because I'm the owner. So I've got that, and I even have this that came with it when I bought it. So anyways, that's the car. As you can see, it's really miserable to drive in right now. You say, why didn't you fix your windows? Because Jesus ordered me not to spend money on that car. He told me he planned for me to get a new car. So I'm going to just trade it in. And he said, the car that I have for you will not cost more than $2,500. And he said that it's going to be a high quality car, that I'll love it. And yeah, let me see what else. Jesus told me that the car that he intends for me is high quality, comfortable, something I will be proud of, and it will be in the price range of $2,500 or lower. And I'm considering a 2000 Honda Civic, but I have to drive to Fort Pierce in that miserable hot car. But I'm going to consider that because well, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on repairs and stuff. And so, uh, so anyways, that is my car. And I complained to my men. I said, "Men, my men, can't you get our Church of Gail mechanics on this car to fix it?" And then Jesus showed up, and as a mechanic um with his good abs. I forget what they call it. His six-pack abs. And he said, "Gail, I got good news for you. It's time. You've earned it. I grant you the task of shopping for a new car for yourself." He said, "The car I intend for you is high quality, comfortable, something you'll be proud of, and it'll be in the price range of $2,500 or lower." And he meant out the door, $2,500 or lower, out the door. So, um, he also told me I don't need to worry about all this crazy coronavirus stuff. So he said, "Shop online or in person. Be sure to test drive the car in person to be sure." That's what he told me. So I need to test drive it. He said, so there's another car in my area. It's a Kia. It's a Kia for around that price at the Chrysler dealership. If I get it from the Chrysler dealership, I know they'll take my Plymouth. Yeah, they probably won't give me much, but they'll take my Plymouth. So anyways, so he said, "You'll know it's the right car because you love it, and it'll be $2,500 or under." Ah, ah. So, and when he says that, he means out the door. That includes sales tax, everything. So, okay. So here's my video about my car. You guys pray with me that I find the car that Jesus has for me. I want to get his car, the one that he described, because that's the car that's. I don't drive that much. Basically, I just use it, and I don't shop at the grocery store that much. I go like once every 7 weeks. So the car's usage is probably like, and I definitely need AC. It is so hot in Florida. I need AC. So the car's AC's got to work. And hey, you guys, you might want to have your Church of Gail mechanics check out any cars that I'm seriously interested in, just to make sure it doesn't have any major malfunctions, you know. And I don't know how Jesus is going to get me my car. He's grant. I actually hate to shop for anything big like that, but that's what Jesus told me to do. So what I plan on doing is I want to trade in my Plymouth, and I'm going to pay cash for the car. Yeah. And no down payments or anything like that. And and then then after that I'll have to take care. Once I get the title to the new car, then I'll have to take care of registration, the tag. I'd have to contact my Geico auto insurance and switch insurance. From my old car to the new car. And yeah, I think that's about it. So anyways, pray with me, you guys.